This week's Parsha, Parshas Emor, discusses in the beginning the Parsha, the laws of the Kohanim, the priests. The Torah tells us that Hashem tells Moshe Rabbeinu to tell the Kohanim, Emor, tell them, and then it says, V'amata aleim, and say to them about the laws, namely that a Kohen, a priest, may not go to funerals, cannot go to cemetery, except for the 7 relatives that it discusses. If you want to know what the 7 relatives are, look in any Bible, and you will find the answer to that. That you don't need me for. What you do need me for is the following devout Torah. Rashi already jumps on this. What's the double expression? Emor v'amarta. Say to them and say to them. So Rashi says, it's to teach you this concept that the older Kohanim should encourage and speak to the lower Kohanim about this mitzvah, this commandment that they are not allowed to go to funerals. Question is, why is this double expression used over here? Every mitzvah in the Torah should say that the older people should influence the younger people about whatever mitzvah it is. Why is there a stress over here? So, you should be Mekayim another Mishnah. A person should learn from the Shachen Tov, from a good neighbor. Tov l'tzadik, Tov l'shchena. The Yeshiva Rabbi's wife says a very nice insight. This mitzvah is very unique because to tell Yankala, a little Yisachar Doivela, that he has to keep Shabbos, he has to keep the laws of kashrus. So he thinks about it and he's like, yeah, all Jews have the same mitzvah. But this is a foreign concept for little Yankala Kohen, because he has commandments that even the Gadol Ador doesn't have. He's not allowed to go to funerals. But the Baal Shem Tov went to funerals. Maybe Kiva Eger went to funerals. The Gedolim nowadays go to funerals. So that's a very hard concept for them to understand, that in a way, they're more holy than the big Rebbe, than the big Rosh Koil? It's a very strange, hard concept for them to understand, and that's why there's a special emphasis that they need this extra chizuk, that they have certain mitzvos that other people don't have. Now, it comes with responsibilities, but they are unique. On a more Hasidic twist on these words, if you know Hebrew, it's a little bit better. The Hebrew words for this Rashi is Lachazer Gedolim al Haktanim, to give the alacrity for the older people to give for the younger people. But maybe it's not talking about different people. It's talking about the same person. And lahazer also can mean that a person should give himself chizuk. A person should be inspired. Gedolim al haktanim. A lot of times in life, we have great moments. We do things that are beyond something that we can even understand. How did we do that? We did something so special, so unique. Those moments in life should always be with us, and they should inspire us throughout our entire lives. Even when we think we're katana, even when we think we're low, think back to the moments in life when we were gedolim, where we had great inspirational moments, and they should and take that with you for the rest of your life. And good Shabbos.